In this video, I clean the motherboard, I use iTunes, and I jumpstart a battery. This iPhone 13 was dropped into a glass of Coke and was left to soak for 15 minutes. How did it fall into there and how did they not notice? I have no idea. But anyways, I brought it off them for £65 and we're going to see if we can fix it and maybe even get their data back. This iPhone 13 has been Coke damaged, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and open this thing up and use a bit of alcohol to, well, to see if it'll turn on. So the first thing we need to do is open the phone. So I've got this magnetic pad along with some screwdrivers. Actually, should we see if it turns on first? You know what? Let's see if it turns on. You're not supposed to do this, but yeah, no. All right, there we go. Oh, these are a bit stiff. Put a bit of alcohol in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to heat up the phone to sort of soften the adhesive that's holding the screen in. You are supposed to use a heat pad for this, but I haven't got one. So what we're going to use instead is this 3D printer. So what we can do is, this thing has a bed that heats up to about, I think it's 110 degrees is the max. We only need about 80, so you know what, let's do 85. So the bed's heating up. What have I done? All right, so the bed's going to heat up to 85 degrees. Now we can place the phone on the bed and, well, let's leave it there to cook for about 5 minutes and we'll be right back. Alright, so the phone's been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So what we can do is we can try and separate this screen using this suction cup is terrible. Oh my god, there's loads of cream under there. Let's put a bit of alcohol under. I know you're probably not meant to do this, but oh, this suction cup is terrible. Try and get Jimmy under. You know what, we're going to try clean the screen because that might help. Put a load of alcohol on it. Get it all around the rim. Yes, there we go. This should open up like a book. Hopefully. Is there even adhesive on this? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, I can see a sneak peek inside, but I can't see any Coke. You know what, we're just gonna jiggle it till it comes off. Okay, that seemed to have worked. Oh, yep, alright. The water damage indicators have gone red. There is a missing screw there, which is at the back of here for some reason. How's that happened? Alright, so now we're going to use some triangle screwdriver bits to sort of take this out. I would use my iFixit one, but... So what we're going to do is we're going to take the board out, and then we're going to try and soak it in alcohol and see what that does. Alright, there we go. So now these should just come off. You're going to come off? Yeah, there is Coke under there. Coke literally all over this motherboard. It has started to corrode a bit down there. This is where we need the special screwdrivers. Will that come out? What's stopping me? Is that ready to come out? You know what? We'll unscrew these things down here and we'll see what happens. Right, get this Taptic engine out. I am not going to remember where any of these screws go. Right, you know what? We're just going to remove everything. So let's just literally undo every screw we see. So apparently the SIM card tray just pries up. So we're going to use this long tool. Oh, there's not a hidden screw under there, is there? Oh, there is as well. There's two. There we go. SIM tray's out, and then it's literally just this screw holding in the motherboard. Then it should hopefully come out. Yeah, alright, that's why it was stuck. Before we start prying, let's have a look if there is... Look at that. There's moisture underneath the camera from when it was heating up. Alright, we might as well take that off as well then. There's another screw there. See, the problem with Apple is everything just blends in, so you can't really see where the screws are. There we go. There's a screw there. I've just seen it. Now the motherboard should come out. All right, we ready? Yeah, there we go. Look at all that Coke. It's corroded the screw a bit there, but other than that, seems alright. Yeah, well, let's just soak it in alcohol. I should have probably filled the container up with alcohol and leave it soaking there, but we'll leave it like that for now. And let's try and take everything else out. I'm just going to remove every screw I see. What do these screws hold in? I don't even know, but we're taking them out. Should we just pry them up and hope for the best? You know what? Let's just do that. Should we pry up here? Actually, I should probably not be using tweezers. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Right, camera's out. How long has this camera been without camera glass? Because there's a load of cream on that. I don't know how you can see that. But we'll try and clean that up and reuse it. Yeah, we can pretty much leave everything in. We might want to clean this out with alcohol. We don't really want Coke in there, do we? Should we just flush it out? Let's just fill it up with alcohol. There we go. Charging port's full of alcohol. Should we plug it in? Wipe the board clean of alcohol before we submerge it in the alcohol bath? You know what? We might as well reuse the alcohol on the table. Put a load of alcohol in here as well and on the buttons just to make sure they're free of Coke. Might as well put them all on the connectors as well. There we go. Make sure there's no Coke on any of them. Alright people, I've found a container. We're just going to now put this motherboard in and then fill it with alcohol. There we go, that'll do. The whole board's submerged now anyway, so... And then we just swirl it around. Don't know if this is doing anything. Should we put the SIM tray in there as well? You know what, we might as well. There's likely to be some Coke in there. There we go, now we just shut that and then wait for however long we're going to wait for. You know what, let's leave it in there for a full day. That sounds like something to do. So now we're going to have a look at each connector, see if there is any corrosion or damage to it. They all look fine to me, so. So it's been about a day now, and I've decided to tape it because the alcohol started evaporating, then sort of stunk out the whole room. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it open, take the lid off, and then we're going to give it a bit of a brush. We'll see if it works. Oh yes, look at that. I've got a feeling that all of these rubber bits might fall off. Yep, all right. They're already starting to. We'll leave it on there. We'll dip the toothbrush in some alcohol, and then we'll just scrub at the connectors. I wouldn't recommend doing this with your normal toothbrush, but are you even meant to use an electric toothbrush for this? Probably not. That's enough scrubbing for that, I think. It's not recommended that you put your hands in alcohol because it will dry out your skin, but we should be all right. If we scrub this, we might as well. And then we'll give the connector a bit of a scrub. Go over it one last time, and then we'll shake off any residue in here, and then we can pat this dry. Yeah, I mean, this is starting to peel off. You know what, let's put this on the 3D printer for about 5 minutes, just so that we know that all the alcohol has evaporated. Let's just scrub some connectors with some alcohol. Where's the screen? Here we go. Scrub the screen connector with some alcohol as well. Yep, that's gone absolutely everywhere. Might as well clean the camera connectors. Be careful when doing this that it doesn't fling in your eyes. I've just realised that that could be a possibility. We might as well scrub these. Oh, look at that. Is everything dried? We'll leave this to cook for about 5 minutes just to make sure that everything's dry, and then we'll be right back. So now that the board's dry and this and, well, pretty much everything in here, the alcohol did do a bit of damage to these stickers, but we're going to try and reassemble everything in here and, well, see if it turns on. Where did this go? Oh, this went here. Right, I know the SIM tray went here. Should we put the motherboard in first and everything else after? Let's put the motherboard in first. Well, I've just buried some connectors. Oh, is this the earpiece speaker? I've just realised what this thing is. Look at that. It's like a... Oh, that was meant to go in first, weren't it? Oh my god. Alright, that'll do. They're down-ish. Oh, for God's sake, I was meant to put this in first. Oh, now I have to take the whole thing back out. You know what? It will all be worth it when we get a working iPhone 13. If this doesn't work, I'm... Alright, you're out. Let's put this in first. People like using extremely small screws for some reason. So we got the camera cover back on. Okay, that screw definitely does not go in there, but... Oh my god, the tip-tap... Not tip-tap, the tap-tick engine. Oh, it'll go on top, won't it? Plug you in there. Alright, now we're going to plug the battery in. If it goes on. Let's try and plug it in and hopefully something happens. So when trying to turn it on, the screen won't turn on, but I don't know if you can hear this. It makes electronic noises. My guess is something has shorted on the motherboard and we're probably not going to be able to get that sorted. So let's pry some covers off it and see if we can do anything. The noise is coming from up here, so we're just going to peel all this stuff off. See if anything's damaged. Don't even know what's under here, to be fair. Oh, alright. Well, that looks like that's been... Oh, we should have probably took all these off beforehand. Should we squirt some alcohol in there? We might as well. Probably not going to do anything, but you never know. You know what, let's take this whole motherboard out and let's pretty much just pry it apart and shove a load of alcohol in, and hopefully that does something. So far, I think we're a bit dead. Yeah, let's peel all these back. Alright, I don't know what any of this is for, but it's for something. Is it for heat to dissipate? It probably is, but you know what? I've never done this to an iPhone before. What this is it's a sandwich board. So we've got, I think there's like 2 or 3 boards here, and then they sort of ball solder them together. So these are harder to work on, but yeah, I think this motherboard's gone. It's a bit fried. We're going to try it again, but this time we're going to close the phone because there are some grounding pins here, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. Probably not, but we might as well try. Right, let's plug it into power. Does it turn on? There is literally no signs of life, so just to confirm that it isn't dead, or is, we're going to plug it into this MacBook and see if it recognises it in iTunes, or, well, the music player, because that's what you have to use for it now. Alright, so let's plug this thing in. The phone is plugged in. Yeah, so far nothing's come up. I can try and turn it on. Yeah, I think it's dead. The phone's completely dead. Well, there is one last thing we can do to this to try and get it working. So this motherboard, well, it's probably a bit cooked, but just to confirm that it's cooked, let's shove a bit of alcohol on it, and then There we go. Alright, so if you don't know what the motherboard is, it's basically the brains of the phone. It tells it what to do and, well, everything else. If it wasn't cooked before, it's still cooking, to be fair. But listen to the noises. Oh, it stopped. It's stopping. To be fair, that could fix it, because we could melt some solder that was not soldering. Oh, hello. There's some more. Alright, I think it's all gone now. Alright, yeah, it still is quite hot. That'll sort of cool it down. Let's cook it again. Do you reckon it'll work after this? I reckon it might. See, we're just burning the coke out of the motherboard. That's what we really want to do here. To be safe, should we just melt the back of it a bit? Let's burn the back of it as well. Load of crispy noises going on. So all the connectors are in. Now it's just time to connect the screen. You might as well plug that in. Now let's put some power to it. See if it turns on. At the moment, it's not turning on. Do we need to cook it again? What if we cook it then close the phone? Unless the only other thing is it needs a new screen. Should we try a new screen? Let's just clean the screen connector. Then get rid of any bacteria that's on it. Now let's see if it'll turn on. Well, let's see if this computer can recognize it again, because it is making noise. Is it going to show up? Alright, will it show up now? Come on, surely it has to. If we press the power button. Alright, you know what? We're going to order a new screen for this, and, well, we'll see you people when it comes. Alright, so the new screen has arrived for the iPhone 13, so what we're going to do is, we're going to take this old one off, put this on, and, well, see if it works. Probably won't, but you never know. Right. Screen is off. Before we transfer all that stuff at the top over, we're just going to put this screen on first, because, well, you never know. Let's always make sure to unplug the battery before putting the screen on, or you could short something. I don't think it matters in our case, but we might as well. Now, let's see if it powers on. The screen works! Oh my god. Was it literally just a screen? It literally just needed a new screen, is that it? So I just did all this for no reason. The battery's holding shot. Wait. It turns on. Oh. It doesn't turn on. Normally when it does this, it means the battery's a bit fried. We literally might just have to wait for the battery to charge and then it... Oh, unless it's because this ain't plugged in. Right, well, if I just unplug it and try and turn it on. Alright, it's just boot looping. I think we might need a new battery and then we should be alright. Alright, so I've had a little Google, and when it boot loops like this, it means normally that this Face ID sensor scanner thing is gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the battery, and then I have no idea which module this is. We're just going to take some stuff out till it stops boot looping. That is the Face ID module, I think. Should we unplug them as well? We might as well. Is it still going to boot loop? Literally, let's just unplug everything. Right, we're still boot looping. Let's literally unplug everything but the battery. Alright, we still want to boot loop. Alright, so it seems to just be boot loop. I'll do a bit more Googling, and then hopefully we can get it working. So I left it to charge for about an hour now, and it was still boot looping. So another thing it could be is the battery. So we've got this iPhone 6, and what we're going to do is we're going to connect the positive and negative to this battery, onto the positive and negative onto this battery, and then see if it turns on. So I've already exposed the positive and negative there, so now I just need to expose it on this battery, and then we should be able to connect them together. There we go. Let's try not to rub off the markings. You know, let's just scrape off the stick with this metal jimmy tool. Put a load of alcohol down there. Need to get to the BMS board. They've made it a lot harder on this phone to get to it. Should we take the battery out? You know what, let's do that. You know what, metal jimmy tool to take battery out. Come on. There we go, look at... Oh, those two pull tabs at the top, I didn't see them. Anyways, battery's now out. So these pins here, one of these is positive, and then there should be another one round here, which should be negative. I don't think it says which one's positive or negative. So now that we've exposed these two metal pins, what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in the phone. Let's make sure to plug the screen in first, and then let's plug the battery in. So I'm assuming these two are going to be in the same orientation. That one's going to be positive and negative, because that one's positive and negative. So I'm just going to get two of these wires. So let's plug this one in. Alright, the battery's also plugged in on that one now. Then let's get positive and negative on this one. And then let's shove it on this one. Let's shove some tape on this one, and then we can just hold it on this one. Yeah, right, it looks like we're just going to keep boot looping. So we're going to assume this iPhone 13 is dead. So thank you people for watching. If you have any suggestions of what I can do with this phone, let me know in the comments below. And we'll see you next week. Transition.